All right, this demonstration is going along with Castle Unit 3, Activity 6. We have 2-cell battery pack. We're going to be using 2 long bulbs this time. We're going to be testing the compass deflection with 2 long bulbs. Then circuit B, we're just going to add a whole bunch of extra wire between the 2 bulbs to see if there's a difference in anything when we add a whole bunch more wire between it. So if we just add more wire between the bulbs, will that affect anything? Circuit C, we're just going to connect a wire from one side of the long bulb to the other on the second bulb. We're just going to have a wire go from one side of it to the other side of it. We'll make our observations, and then you will answer the 2 questions and make your conclusions based off of all the observations that we make. So I have 2 long bulbs, 2-cell battery pack. Okay, I turn it on. Okay. You could probably barely tell that the bulbs are lit. Okay. The compass barely moved. It kind of just gave a little twitch. Probably didn't even go 5 degrees, somewhere between 0 and 5 degree deflection. It just kind of barely twitched, but it did twitch. So that was circuit A. All right. Do it again just to be sure. Again, it just twitched. It kind of just barely moved away from the first line, and the bulbs are the same brightness every single time. Now we'll do circuit B. I'm going to bring in all this wire. Okay. So all I'm doing is adding a whole bunch more wire into the circuit. So it goes dee 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 dee. Okay. So we're just wanting to see if adding a whole bunch more wire is going to affect anything. Okay. So put that, close it. Same exact deflection, it kind of barely moved, about the same exact amount of deflection. The bulbs are the same brightness. So with a bunch more wire, bulbs have the same exact brightness as before, and the compass deflected the same exact amount. That's our observation for circuit B. Okay. Circuit C, okay, get rid of the extra wire, go back to just having basically circuit C starts off just like circuit A, but then we add this. So what I'm doing is I'm connecting from one side of the bulb and putting a wire from this side of the bulb to that side of the bulb. And that's what that's showing, is connecting on this side of the long bulb socket and attaching it to the other side of the long bulb socket. So I'm just doing that. So from here, wrap it around to this side. All right, so that's what I've done. All right, so I'm gonna close this. Okay. Now we see only one bulb is on. That bulb is not even on anymore. And that bulb is on, and it's a whole lot brighter. Okay. And the compass is deflecting. I think the first time the compass was jammed, so the compass moves somewhere around 5 to 10 degrees. It's probably hard to see it from the camera where you're at. Okay. But the compass deflection did increase just a bit, and the bulb brightness is much more significant. This bulb is on, that bulb is actually not even on at all. So that bulb's not even lit. And that one is on and much brighter. So that's our observation for circuit C, is the first bulb in the conventional flow from the positive end of the battery pack. The first bulb is on, very bright. The second bulb's not on at all. And we had a larger compass deflection, somewhere between 5 and 10, whereas the first two, circuit A and circuit B, the compass deflection was only somewhere between 0 and 5. So, with those observations, answer the questions, come up with a conclusion about what this is wanting to show us about the flow rate and the charge flow going through the circuit, depending on if we have a lot of more wires in it versus how the wire, if we connect a wire as we did in circuit C.